first time I knew you were the one. You didn't say a word to me, but love was in the air. Then you
Novus, humanity's last refuge. Even at the edge of survival, an unrelenting war has ravaged the last remnants of hope. Yet, the deaths caused by ruthless greed over precious resources gave birth to a new humanity. The ancient arcane relics discovered in Novus have led the chosen humanity to a new evolution. We, known as the Scions, fought as mercenaries, plunging into war between the three nations, Acretia, Belado, and Cora. Okay, let's get this started.
Don't get too scared, Rookie.
Our mission is to determine which faction has overmined, and by how much. The objective is to secure the actual mining data from both factions' mining bases. Alright then, let's begin. Everyone to your positions. The infiltration team shall enter the Acretia base.
Watch out. Some Met soldiers are still around.
Neutralize any armed forces on site.
I know this is your first mission as one of the Supreme Mercenaries, but there's no need to get too nervous.
Hey, over here. Not bad for a rookie. Let's go. The Acretia base is close. Access the terminal and extract the Acretia mining data.
Alpha Team here. The launchers have blocked our retreat. We need someone to take them out and regroup near the Cora base. Is the infiltration team the closest to the launchers at Point B? There should be Acretian operatives manning the launchers on a nearby hill. Destroy their control tower, and all their launchers will stop working. Do whatever it takes to shut those launchers down.
Time to get to work. Hit them hard and fast. Gotta take out the soldiers around the launchers first. This one must be the officer running the launchers. Get him. Time to take out the control tower. Try operating the launcher from the console. Good. You go join Vice Captain Mars Gudelj. I'll cover the rear.
Pressure data secured. Move on to the next base. The situation is heating up. Stay out of unnecessary trouble.
Great timing. Let's finish them before they recover. Thanks for your help. There were just too many to shake off. Cora mining data has been secured. Now we can gauge the crag mine's total extraction capacity. You take the data for now. I need to regroup with my squad and get back into the fight. I see Cora soldiers ahead. More incoming.
Use the Cora device to open a path to the Belado base. Hell, the amount of Holy Stone mined is way over the treaty limit. At this rate, the Holy Stone Keeper will wake up soon. You link up with Belado's unarmed support troops and head back. Inez Allen was probably here for negotiations with Belado.
We'll handle things here. You get to the next point.
down. What's going on? This is Javier. Are you alright? What's going on over at the Bellotto base? The Bellotto base is already under attack? No way. The Kresha and Korra's forces are still stuck here. Inez's comm device is still active. She must be somewhere nearby. You're the only one who can move in right now. Follow the signal to find her and keep her safe. It'll take time, but we'll be there soon.
What was that tremor just now? That didn't feel normal.
This is serious. Engage your biosuit's flight mode and get moving fast.
Is anyone out there?
Holy Stone creatures have started emerging in the mining area. That means the Holy Stone Keeper will show up any time now. Hurry!
You finally come to save me. I've been waiting. I'm fine. You traced the signal, didn't you? If you'd been any later, the Holy Stone Keeper would have found me first. This place... It's an arcane ruin that Bellotto was investigating. Seems it once housed the artifact that sat on this altar. I'd love to stay here for days and study everything. But Javier and Mars will be waiting. We have to get out of here. Quick.
hold of the Ameo. Just ditch it and run.
Saving to database. Scanning genetic markers. Cyan gene detected. Match confirmed. Welcome, Cyan. I am Arca.
Signal's breaking up. No, too much interference. Can you hear me? Trying to lock position? Come on, Bond! Still alive? Connected! Can you hear me? Are you underground? Can't pinpoint your exact location. Our transport is on the move. You need to get outside so we can track you. Do you see any way out? Look for any source of light. biosuit's energy is almost depleted. I've got your position. Be there soon. Nice work. The mission's done for now, so get some rest. A new assignment just came in. We're heading back to the arcane ruins for a search operation. When the Holy Stonekeeper took you, your signal was gone completely for a while, then suddenly popped back up. What exactly happened inside that portal? Arca? Arcane Network? You really saw it? That just sounds so crazy. Are you sure? So you have to gather arcane cores to stand against a future threat. No, this is my first time hearing about them. I'll look into it. Dane from the mission stayed behind. Go talk to him. He's been waiting for you to wake up.
You're up. How are you feeling? Can you move around? That's good to hear. We're at the Beltran Armory, just outside Bellotto. Bellotto made a deal with us, so we Supreme Mercenaries are using this as a temporary base. Let's get you into a fresh biosuit. Yours is in tatters. I'll inform Captain Javier that you're up. Captain and the team are staying in the mining zone for the time being. They're preparing for war in case the worst happens. Most of Beladian troops have withdrawn from this border region. And in their absence, gangs have started running wild. Once you're suited up, go see the defense officer. He'll brief you on the situation and your next task.
You must be the Supreme Mercenary. I'm happy to see you're awake. A gang of armed raiders hit the warehouse, trying to steal the holy stones stored inside. The base itself is untouched, but our supply team was ambushed while moving supplies. They were attacked just outside the base. The gang is openly prowling the area, keeping us from getting near. Clear out the gang in front of the base, and search for any survivors. Are you done already? Did you find any survivors? Gosh, we'll take care of collecting our men's remains. If they left the supplies untouched, then they were after something else. Acting Commander Shira will be back from reconnaissance soon. Now that you're awake, we can put together a new plan. Could you check on the prisoners before Shira gets back? This one here was captured by Dane during the last raid.
Huh? You the new guard? Hey, I'm innocent. It was a setup. Come on, open the door for me. And pass me my gun that's over there, too. I was just making a quick stop to pick up some holy stones. Nothing more. What's a Cyan Merc in a biosuit doing in this Belatian dump? My friends call me Trouble, but you can call me Redtail. Unless you'd rather go with Trouble as well? Let me out, and I won't give you any problems. And I'm not even with that gang, so who's gonna care if I go missing? Whatever. Can you at least deal with His Royal Highness next door? The poor Silverhorn baby keeps whining about his bed being too hard.
Shut it, Redtail. I'll kill you myself if you keep running your mouth. And you, Cyan Merc. Think that biosuit makes you untouchable? A lot like you died putting me in here. Do you even know my name? Name's Struz, and taking out trash-tier mercs like you is the best part of my job. You and that other one, you're both supreme mercenaries, right? Where did that Javier old bastard run off to? Did he finally croak in the mines? Too bad. I was hoping to see that great face of his one last time.
Don't waste your time talking to those psychos. The prison is secure, so don't worry about them. I've been trying to contact our main unit, but I can't get through. It seems like the entire south of Bellotto is caught in a major comms blackout. But we can't just sit here doing nothing. At any rate, I did some digging into the arcane cores in the base's database. They're a rare type of arcane relics with unique abilities. I suppose the force abilities of Corans are similar, in a sense. Back in the day, Bellotto City used to be the main hub for collecting powerful artifacts like that. If we want to find any arcane cores, Bellotto City is our best bet. Before anything else, we need to talk to the commander here and figure out our next move. Her name is Shira. She's been out scouting for a while, so she should be back soon. Wait, what was that? Sounds like an airship. Damn it! That's a gang airship! Looks like they're coming in full force. We need to stop them!
Everyone, stay sharp.
Shira's in command. Looks like she just got back from scouting. Watch out. There's a lot of them. That one over there must be their leader.
You kept our casualties down. Thanks for the help. My name is Shira. Shira Lumen. I'm the acting commander. Those attackers were members of the Silverhorn gang. They target fringe zones like this, where reinforcements are scarce. We can talk more later, but we have to prep for their next strike. They'll be back. When they do, we'll greet them with an ion bomb. I've set aside the ion bombs in the inner warehouse. You can help with planting them. All bombs are in position. The next air raid is coming soon. Wait for the right moment and detonate remotely. This should keep them from getting too close too soon. We've gained some breathing room. But their airship is still circling nearby. I'll stay here with the troops and handle cleanup. You go check the situation inside. Hopefully, it's nothing serious.
I'm okay. But the others? I'm not sure. Dane just shouted to duck. My ears are still ringing from whatever just blew up. I'll be fine after a short break. Would have been nice if we had a little more warning. Since your rover is linked, I'll provide support from now on.
Shit! The Silverhorn gang pulled a diversion. While we were distracted by the assault in the front lot, they sneaked in from above. The second they blew the prison entrance, Struz bolted like he'd been waiting for the moment. Ah, Redtail. She tried to break out too. But Struz shot her right before escaping. Guess that proves they weren't working together. Redtail was knocked out for a bit after taking a shot to the head, but she seems to be coming around. Her weird mask must be bulletproof or something. The bullet didn't go through.
My head is still spinning. That bastard Struz shot me with my own gun. Hey, Merc, where is Struz? Don't tell me he got away. That bastard stole my gun and shot me with it. Let me out, so I can put a bullet in his skull. Listen, maybe I can actually help you out here. Besides, Struz was a prisoner of your group, right? Let me tag along while you go after him. I'll help you out as long as I can settle my score with Struz. And I need my gun back. It's my pride and joy.
Those bastards took out the anti-air guns. The ground attack was just a distraction. Forget about the prisoners. We have bigger problems now. We need to seal off the warehouse and move everyone somewhere safer. The security area beyond the armory should still have active defenses. The problem is, the gang has full control of the armory gate. If we take a detour through the checkpoint, we can slip past them unnoticed. Go downhill and meet up with one of my soldiers. He's figured out a way through, but needs help.
Ah, you must be the mercenary Commander Shira talked about. I've been waiting for you. The gang has locked down the checkpoint ahead, so we can't get near it. We need to break through to regroup with our forces outside. Dane will be joining you. I'll provide you with the location. You've been briefed, right? The gang has taken over the checkpoint. If we take it back, our troops will have a better shot at regrouping. It's too risky to charge in blindly. I'll get a drone that can scan. It'll display a hologram replay of how they took over the checkpoint. I'll go grab the drone. In the meantime, handle the gang members around the checkpoint. Over here. We're breaching the checkpoint from here. Get ready. The drone will lead the way, scanning the area. Let's sweep through and clear out any gang members inside. Don't forget to protect the drone. They'll go for it first. Keep the drone safe while taking them out. Well done. The checkpoint is ours, and the drone gathered the intel we needed. Struz attacked this place to steal some kind of data. Maybe even getting locked up in the base prison was part of his plan. For now, we need to focus on pushing forward. There's an old supply depot past this checkpoint. Looks like there are still useful resources left inside. Take out the outlaws hold up there, and meet up with Shira. I'll secure the area so the Belatian troops can regroup.
There you are. The outlaws have seized the supply depot. There's a lot there we need to get back. Help my troops. Take out the enemies and secure the depot. Clear out the gang holding the warehouse. All right, let's recover the equipment. Hurry. Wait, civilians?
Oh God, a Saiyan mercenary? Please don't shoot. We're just civilians. We were visiting the armory for a supply transport when the gang attacked. We ran and hid here to survive. Please, help us. Otherwise, we're all gonna die. Really? We're counting on you and the troops?
More incoming. My men will keep the civilians safe. You focus on stopping the gang.
Please, don't abandon us. If they capture us, we'll end up as slaves. We're not thieves. We had a business deal with the armory. We may have lost all our goods, but as long as we're alive, there's still hope.
More hostiles incoming from outside. This is the last push. Hold the line. That one must be their leader. If we take him down, the others will fold. Didn't expect to see civilians hiding here. Dane and my troops will protect them for now. I have a lot of questions for them, but we can't just leave them behind. Let's wrap things up here. At least we secured the warehouse supplies. The gear's been sitting here for ages, but it's still in working condition. But just like the outlaws that attacked us, all sorts of groups are closing in. If we don't act fast, we might get caught in their turf war. Head out first and assess the situation. We'll catch up after we rearm with these weapons. Stay sharp. Enemies will keep coming. These laser borks aren't ours. Someone hacked them, and there aren't many groups capable of that. It was the Somas that hacked the Laserborgs. They normally operate around the Accretion border, but they've traveled far this time. They're nothing but machine-obsessed scavengers, with no real emotions. They'll attack anything that moves. You need to take them out fast. Once we take down the last of the Soma warriors, we'll have a straight shot to the gate. We're wrapping up things here. We'll be on the move soon. We've handled things well so far, but it only gets tougher from here. The Silverhorn gang has seized every armory facility in the area. This is our only available route to the security area. First, we need to take down the Silverhorn gang's communications to stay off their radar. We can hijack their network by stealing a low-frequency device from one of their drones. Inez will take care of setting up the interference. Once their network goes down, stir up as much chaos as possible to keep them distracted. I'll lead my squad to infiltrate the base.
This is Inez. I've established a comms link through the rover. I'll back you up. Still have a short-range signal. Grab a radio from one of their scouts. Now they're running blind. Finish them off.
We have a problem. They're trying to seize the base's comm center. We worked hard to disrupt their network, but if they take the center, it'll all be for nothing. They've already compromised most of the system. Our only choice is to bring down the communication tower. With your biosuit, climbing the tower shouldn't be a problem. This will be the perfect distraction for me to evacuate the civilians.
Plant some explosives and set a timer. Take down those guards. Use the console to open the gate. More enemies incoming! Get to the other console too, please. Shit! That's a Silverhorn junker! Be careful! It may look like junk, but it's quite tough. The comms tower is down for good. No way they're getting back online now. The explosion seems to have thrown the rest of them off too. Shira and her squad are moving the civilians. Secure the area and link up with them. stolen it from the armory.
If you're done over there, come join us. We've found a spot where we can rest. I'll send the coordinates. The Beltran security area is just past this gate. And the gate is locked. The security system must have activated because of the gang. With this gate shut tight, air travel might be our only option. No idea how many airships the gang has left at the base. I'll check if any airships are left in the armory. You check on the wounded.
Our way out is right there, and yet it's completely blocked. I'm doing all right, but the injured troops are losing morale fast. I've been handing out medical supplies, but they're exhausted. If you don't mind, could you hand them out? Seeing you might give them some hope.
I heard from our scouts, and there's good news and bad news. The good news is that there's still an airship left in the armory. The bad news is that the civilians inside got captured by the gang. Dane tried to stop them, but with hostages involved, there was no way to fight back. Thankfully, they surrendered right away, so no one got hurt. The scout says Struz has already left. He's moved on to the load outpost. What's left here is just a distraction. With their main forces gone, all that's left are some low-tier mercs working for pay. Eliminate them and grab their weapons while you're at it. They're using Beltran gear, which should be easy enough for civilians to use. I'll look for the exact position of the airship and the civilians.
Looks like they shut down all outside communications when they took over the base. To free the civilians, we'll need to find a way to tap into the internal system.
I found the civilians. Sending coordinates now. They should be locked up right ahead. My soldiers will create a diversion outside. Move in while they're distracted. I'm sending you my encryption key, just in case. Use it on the console inside the armory to open the gate. Get the civilians out and onto the airship. Simple, right? Let's go. The second that gate opens, we're in for a fight. Take down the surrounding guard first. We need to go in deeper to find the civilians. Use the console. My encryption key will unlock the prison.
You're here. I knew you'd come. The soldiers did all they could to protect us, but I'm sorry. I thought we were doomed to slavery. There are so many of them. More will be swarming in. Be careful.
They're coming. They just keep coming. Good. The gate is open. Get the civilians to the airship. Watch the rear. Some of them might try to follow us. How did you take down that MAU so easily? You're way stronger than I expected. I checked the airship. Looks like they sabotaged the fuel tank. We've patched it up so it will fly, but it won't get far. The Beltran security area's defense systems are still up and running. We can keep the civilians safe there until the Bellado City's troops arrive.
Thank you for rescuing us and getting us to a safe place. If it weren't for you, we'd still be locked up in that armory. I'm a little stiff from being locked up for so long, but it's nothing I can't handle. I'm not sure how well the others are holding up. Could you check if the systems here are still functional? We might have to stay here longer than we thought.
You checked on the gate? I should have done that. Thanks. I'm fine. The biosuit kept me safe and sound. I'm a bit embarrassed, actually. With more experience under my belt, I should have done better. You kept everyone safe. Thank you. If we could reach Captain Javier, the situation should improve. For now, I'll stay and watch over the civilians. There's food inside, although we're not sure how much. Can you take stock of the supplies and help keep people calm?
You're here to check on us? Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. Thanks to you, we made it out in one piece. We're truly grateful. As I've said before, we had come for a business deal. I know we Karens are always met with suspicion. I'm used to that. I can't share too much, as it involves classified details. By the way, I heard from Shira that you're looking for arcane cores. I heard all arcane relics found in Bellado are handled in Bellado City. So, I assume you'll be making your way there soon?
There you are. You've been through a lot. Get some rest. Since the security system here is still active, you can relax for now. We need to update Javier and Mars about the situation here. I guess we'll have to restore the comms network first. If you need any supplies, check with the merchant over there. Got all sorts of goods for sale.
Quality goods, fair prices. That's our motto. got a wide selection for you to browse.
We've patched up the comms equipment, but we still can't get through to Bellado City. Looks like Silverhorn's main forces have gone to the load outpost. Honestly, load outpost was probably their real target from the start. Oh, and about Redtail, we've decided to work together for now. Of course, I didn't give her any weapons. Apparently, Redtail has scouted the situation at load outpost. But we can't trust her completely, either. Go ahead and register your ID at the comms console. I need your help. After wrapping things up here, we're heading to load outpost.
I was starting to think I might have chosen the wrong side. I thought the Bellado army would be here. What happened to all your troops? Huh? Regret? Nah, I guess you wouldn't understand with that biosuit keeping you comfy. The air inside that prison and the air out here are totally different, you know? Now, I'd be really enjoying this if I had my gun back, but I'll make do for now. First, I've got to teach Struz a lesson and take back my gun. See you at load outpost then. Shira went on ahead. You go join her. I'll find my own way from the side.
The load outpost is just up ahead. I'm not sure if Redtail will actually be helpful, but at least she shouldn't get in our way.
The load outpost here also serves as a logistics hub for Korra border security. It's stocked with a lot of military supplies. Struz and the main forces of his Silverhorn gang are here. They must have cracked the outpost security using encryption keys stolen from the armory. If they get their hands on the arsenal here, no standard defense system will be enough to stop them. With enough firepower, they could even launch an assault on Bellado City. We need to assess the situation at the outpost before making our move. I want you to take out the robots here in the lower sector and scout out the area. Redtail should show up soon. If she actually keeps her word, that is.
All units in this area are military Lydian models. Silverhorn must have already broken through the first layer of the outpost's defenses. I think I've picked up signals from the captives. I'm marking their position now.
Who are you? A mercenary? No way a proper merc would show up here. Unless... you're working for the Silverhorn too. Commander Shira. Then, she must have escaped from the besieged Beltran Armory. Please, help us. The Silverhorns locked us up in here. The robots in this area were hacked by the Silverhorns. They should have the digital encryption keys to this cell.
Are they hostages? We need the keys to open the cells. Got all the encryption keys we need. Go back to the confined soldier.
You got the keys. Thank you. Now we have a shot at escaping. The outpost security was suddenly disabled, and the gang rushed in right away. I managed to stay hidden, but they caught me when I tried to flee. I'll mark the safe zone where I was hiding. There should be others still captured nearby. Please, send them to the safe zone.
I found another cell in the area. Marking coordinates now.
You are? A mercenary from Bellado City, perhaps? Please help. I was captured by the Silverhorn gang. Tommy, so he's still alive. The Pathfinders in the area should have the key code.
We need. Let's set him free.
Thank you. I'll find a weapon and join you too. Watch out for the Lydian robots.
Hey, Shira came up with a plan. Let's regroup over here. Well, you're doing better than I thought. I guess that biosuit isn't just for show, eh? At any rate, Shiro went around the back and slipped into the mid-level of the outpost. We just need to make enough of a ruckus down here to keep them distracted. Now this is a plan I can get behind. Raising hell is what I do best. Here, take this bomb. We're blowing up the generator and crashing their entire network. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's go. Follow me. Let's take out the generator first. Without a charge, the robot incoming. You fight. You do remember I don't have a gun, right? Next up, we crash their network. More incoming. coming. Can't believe how easily they're falling for this. Let's hit the airfield. There's plenty more to blow up there. Hurry up and plant that bomb I gave you. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Look at these rust buckets crawling in like pests. Oh, we've got a tough-looking one. If only I had my gun. Man, that was a blast. You've got some real skills, huh? Shira should be wrapping up by now. Let's move up and find her.
You made it. I saw those explosions from all the way over here. So, was Redtail actually helpful? I still don't trust her completely, but at least she's not making a run for it. I'll let Redtail borrow a gun. We've got more enemies up ahead, and we'll need all the help we can get. I just hope Redtail won't just grab the gun and ditch us. I did some digging in the mid-level, and it turns out Silverhorn is after the MAU. The data they stole from the armory is the key to decrypting it. They haven't cracked it yet, but it's only a matter of time. We need to stop them fast. You focus on taking down the Silverhorns around here. Meanwhile, Redtail will hack into their network to pinpoint weak spots in their security. I'll try to secure the MAU with the activation code I have. It's been a while since I got this code, so I'm not sure if it'll work, but we'll have to try.
Let's take down the Silverhorns around here first. on to the next spot. We need to draw the silver horns away. There's a lot of them, but hang in there.
Odd. Redtail isn't responding. Either she's gone out of Khan's range, or something's happened. She can't have betrayed us, can she? I'll send you Redtail's last transmitted location. Check it out.
Hey! What took you so long? I was about to get slaughtered by them. They're jamming our comms. Take them down now. I almost lost my head back there. You weren't just watching and waiting until the last minute, were you? I guess I should say thank you. We better move before more show up. There is a server room up ahead. Follow me. Use the console and scan for weak spots in their security. These guys don't even try to encrypt their network. What a joke. I suppose they never expected someone to sneak in and mess with their consoles. There are definitely some blind spots in their monitoring. I'll send them to Shira. You go over this wall. I'll find another way in.
Everyone in position? I'm right outside the Amayu storage. Just as I thought, the security around the Amayu is tight. One of us needs to cause a distraction while the rest activate the Amayu. Redtail, come to me.
First things first. Hey, Shira, you seriously thought I betrayed you just because I didn't respond for a bit? I was just caught in a comms jam. Man, that stings. Makes me really not want to cooperate anymore.
Sorry about that, but we don't have time for this. We need to secure the MAU before they do.
They're just stalling us. Let's not waste time.
Watch your head!
Sorry to keep you waiting. MAU activation took longer than I thought.
Hey, why is my MAU so small? You did this on purpose, didn't you?
This way. Your MAU is up and running too.
All right, let's wreck them all. Where the hell is Struze? I want my gun back.
got better sense than ours.
Ha! So he takes the biggest MAU, huh? Let's see if he even knows how to pilot it. Damn it. Strue's got away at the last second.
Forget about chasing him. Let's pull out and regroup at the Beltran security area.
We've come far enough. Those Silverhorn goons won't be following us anymore. Strue's ditched his Amayu just before it exploded. Damn, he's fast. Shira took the recovered Amayu to the Beltran security area. They should help reinforce the defenses there. She's probably already there. We should head back too. I'm guessing I can't keep this MAU, right? All 3 MAU we used were activated with Shira's code. Seriously, commandeering 3 military-class MAU? Just who is she? Anyway, thanks to you guys, I got to pilot a military MAU. That was fun. My deal with Shira is done, and I'm free now. At least for a while. I'm going after Strue's. He's probably heading for the Lode Forest or the Old Frontier. That bastard made off with my gun, even while running away. And you're after those arcane cores, right? Heading to Bellato City? Looks like we'll be traveling together for a bit. I'll catch up with you later when you set off.
You made it out safely. The captives who fled earlier are safe too. Now, the remainder of the Silverhorns won't be able to do anything until the Bellato City troops get here. I'll keep supporting you remotely from here. Don't worry. Once things are settled here, Shira and I can meet up with you.
If the Silverhorns had managed to take the MAU, things would have been a lot worse. Thanks to you, we secured the load outpost much faster than I thought we would. I really appreciate it. You said you're looking for arcane cores, right? I'll put you in touch with a guy named Stan in Bellato City. Stan is basically a high-ranking official in Bellato City. Every arcane relic discovered in Belado goes through him. I'm sure he knows about arcane cores too. That said, the load area's network is still down. According to the records, Belado City had dispatched soldiers and engineers. Since they haven't restored the network yet, something must have happened. As you make your way to Belado City, stop by the Lode Forest communication towers and see what's going on. Stay sharp. Without the automated defenses, the forest is teeming with wild beasts.
We can't reach Belado City, nor can we communicate with the other Supreme Mercenaries. At least our comms are still stable, thanks to the rover. You'll need to deal with the wild beasts before heading to the communication towers. Trail. With this many creatures around, are they stranded?
Of course, I know. Looking for the arcane core. People with the same goal. I suppose we should get friendly. Thank goodness. I've been waiting for someone to pass through here. My name is Ada. I'm an apothecary from the old frontier. Your biosuit looks quite impressive. You must be a renowned mercenary, right? What brings you out here? Soldiers? I don't think I have. I did hear a loud crash earlier, though. It came from the direction of the lake. I couldn't get close because of all the beasts around.
Let's take down the beasts near the lake and take a closer look. Once they're gone, she can move somewhere safer too. Let's head to the lake. There's someone injured!
Who are you? A Scion mercenary? That biosuit. You must be one of the Supreme Mercenaries stationed at the armory. What are the odds? Are you here to check the communications towers too? I'm a pilot sent from Belado City. We were transporting engineers to restore the network. As we approached the towers at low altitude, the gang attacked, and we went down. The engineers escaped before we crashed. But they're likely stranded somewhere with all these beasts around. Please, clear out the area and find them.
These beasts usually stick to the outskirts. Looks like the gang's destruction of the defense systems let them get closer. Wreckage. Let's check it out. Someone's sending a distress signal. They're close.
You don't look like a Bellato soldier. Are you a mercenary? So you're here to help us. I'm so glad to hear the pilot's safe too. We were ordered to check on the communication network in Lode Forest. We were shot down by the gang, but the pilot got us out safely. Unfortunately, the airship crashed into one of the comms towers. We'll have to figure out another way to get the network back online. You should talk to Russell. He's a bit eccentric but clever. He might think of something.
Wow, a biosuit. I've never had the chance to see one this close before. Anyway, our biggest problem right now is the horde of beasts. With the defense systems down, they've started flooding in. We've got too much to do and too few hands to handle it all. So, here's an idea. Since you're a mercenary, why not take this on as an official job? You'll be rewarded once the situation is resolved. In the meantime, Jackie and I will focus on fixing the network. Wow, I can see that you're a true professional. Thanks for your hard work. Are you asking about the airship or me? Yeah, we crashed, but we didn't go up in flames. The airship is still structurally intact, and most of its systems are functional. Honestly, it was more of a rough landing than a full-on crash. That was some fine piloting. Anyway, one comms tower is down, but we've got another way. We can repurpose the airship's communication equipment to set up a temporary network. When you get across the lake, pick up the equipment.
I guess an airship crashed on the other side of the lake. Are there any wounded? If I can be of help, I'll come with you. I lost my bag of medicine while running from the beasts, but I'll do what I can.
Setting up a temporary network with the crashed airship's comms? Smart move. It's across the lake, but with your biosuit, it should be an easy trip. That said, I'm not picking up any life signs over there. Yet there's unusual movement. It doesn't seem like wind or seismic activity, so be careful.
So, the engineers want to set up a comms line? They won't be able to make it to the other side on their own. I can help. Don't you see my mechanical body? I can fix most machines on my own. But that Karen named Ada wants to tag along. What's the deal? Why don't we just leave her here? I don't like Karens. They give me a bad feeling. Because they always act like they're innocent, weak, or victims no matter where they go. It's irritating. Why? What? I just don't like them, okay?
Redtail's rambling again. Just ignore her. Soma cyborgs. They must be after the wreckage too. Take them down. The strange movement earlier must have been them. Stay sharp as you look around. Damn, they're persistent. They must think we're stealing their loot. Watch out! Alright, let's comb through the area. There's gotta be something left.
Hey, come over here. I think I found something. It's a black box data chip from the airship. From the data, it seems like the ship was hit just before touchdown. So it was the gang, huh? But something doesn't sit right. If this had happened near the armory they took over, that'd make sense. But this lode forest is nowhere near there. Why go this far just to take down an airship? Were they really after it in the first place? So, the attack happened as the ship was approaching the comms tower, right? Maybe their real target was the tower all along. Why are they this desperate to shut down the network? Feels like we've stumbled into something much bigger. Anyway, restoring the comms gear shouldn't be too hard. But those Somas are already closing in again. Hold them off while I work.
Soma's incoming again. You need to keep them off Redtail until she's done restoring the comms equipment.
Alright, that should do it. Good work. Just because you've got a biosuit doesn't mean you have to show off like that, you know? Anyway, we're done here. The engineers will take care of the rest. They'll bring the lake's comms tower back online. We need to get to the repeater. And now I see some Ferengies around the repeater. Ferengies may look cute and adorable, but they're actually quite tough and dangerous. They're greedy little creatures, always looking to snatch whatever they can. Think they're harmless? Get too close and you'll have a hole in your skull. Let's clear them out as we move toward the repeater. The repeater station isn't too far from here. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
I don't think they're cute and adorable at all. Redtail's got some really weird taste. enough. Go to the repeater and meet up with Redtail.
This is the remaining repeater, but it's not looking good. Some of the parts are gone. Doesn't look like the gang messed with it, though. I bet the Ferengies took the repeater parts. Ask this engineer for details. I found him cowering behind the repeater.
Have you come to check on the repeater too? If only you'd gotten here a little sooner. Those Ferengies tore it apart and took most of the key components. I don't understand why. It's not like they know how to use them. I can make do with some temporary fixes. But to restore communications, we need more parts. Take out the Ferengies in the area, and recover whatever parts you can. Still not working? Figures. The core repeater parts are still missing. The temporary fixes just aren't powerful enough to handle the load. Ferengies usually hoard whatever they steal in their nests. The way most wild animals do, you know? With this many of them around, there's got to be a nest nearby.
I've already located their den. Sending you the coordinates now. Let's meet there. Ferengies love digging burrows in spots like this. Crafty little things. Their tunnels are probably way bigger than they look, so be careful. They might swarm you as you go in. I'll hang back. You see, I don't like tight spaces. Damn, these fluffy little critters. Kinda wish I could keep one as a pet.
Redtail was right. It sure is bigger than it looks. Watch out! Ferengies could come at you from anywhere. The one that ran ahead just have gone further in. Check out this pile of stolen junk. Wait! I see a backpack over there. Looks like herbs inside. It must be the medicine bag Ada lost. Look at this massive pile of junk. Some of this even looks like it came from the outpost. We're gonna need a lot of hands to sort this out. Scanning this for the repeater parts is gonna take a minute. Hold on! Something's coming! That big one must be their leader! Take it down, and the rest should run away! Let's go back to looking for repeater parts. The scanner's picking up something. With these parts, we should be able to restore the repeater now.
The repeater's back online, right? I'm getting a signal. There's still some interference, but it should be stable enough to reach Bellado City. The old Frontier's connection is coming through too, but the signal's a little shaky. I'm picking up an alert. I guess the gang did make a run for the old Frontier. I'll go on ahead. See you in the old Frontier.
Thanks to you, I'm traveling safely. I really appreciate it. Oh, you found my bag? So the Ferinkies had snatched it away. Thank you. You keep helping me so much. I'll make sure to return the favor someday.
Redtail standing over there.
Hold on. Something's not right with the connection with the old Frontier. I've been pinging them, but there's no response at all. The network is up and running, so the system is fine. We were getting responses back when we reconnected from the Lode Forest. Something must have happened between now and then. Does this mean another fight? You look around for any clues. I'll scan the area.
This is not right. Looks like this place was attacked too. Klops, that ID signal is of the Gorgon clan. Why are they so close to a village? destroyed buildings. These are Bellotto civilians. Just what happened here?
You're here. I think the gang was here. Are you alright? When I got here, many of the villagers had already fallen. I'm not sure how many attackers there were, but those Klops were using terminals. If we can access their data, we'll have a better idea of their numbers. I'll stay out of the way as much as possible. Let me know if I can be of any help.
These Klops are way too coordinated. Someone has to be leading them. We need to extract their data and assess their numbers.
Did you find their plans? I did a quick sweep of the area, too. Damn it. This is pretty much a full-scale army. Klops, the Keto Gang, and, of course, the Silverhorns. Strews. That sneaky bastard. He must have teamed up with another gang after escaping the armory. I don't know what they're after here, but Strews still has my gun. I'll track Strews and the Silverhorn Gang's movements. You keep the Klops busy. You know what I mean, right?
They've established a proper defense over there. The Klops may be aliens, but their tech isn't all that different from ours. They're great at imitating and adapting human technology. Don't let them steal your weapons.
Scion mercenary. Did you fight your way through that Klops horde? Didn't look like you came from Bellotto City. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. The Klops from the Gorgon clan are staging a show of force near the village.
They're an annoying bunch. Where did they even get those fancy weapons? Without backup from Bellotto City, we won't be able to hold out for long here. By the way, have you seen Strews or any of the Silverhorns? They must be around here somewhere.
Most of the villagers have already been evacuated to Bellotto City. We're expecting backup, but they're taking too long to get here. We need to fortify our defenses before it's too late. Take care of those Gorgon clan Klops. They're interfering with our defense line.
With the soldiers holding the line, this place should be safe. I almost had to dive into the river while running from the Klops, but thankfully I didn't have to. Thank you for asking. I'm more worried about the soldiers here. A few of them left to retrieve supplies from a base outside, but they never came back. Could you check on them? If they're still alive, I'll help get them patched up.
The invasion must have started before you even got to the Old Frontier. Why aren't the Old Frontier's defense systems activating? If we want to stop the Klops here, we need to take out their leader. I've got eyes on their leader. Sending you the location now. They see us! Take them down! Battle plans. That should tell us what we're up against.
Got their plans? I was scouting across the bridge. The Silverhorn Gang and the Keto Gang are gearing up for an attack. There are too many of them for the villagers to hold them off. And the Old Frontier's defense systems are basically rusted junk. The Old Frontier's defense systems have been down for ages. They're no good to us. I mean, I get it. It's a quiet town with no wealth and no history of gang trouble. Which is why this doesn't add up. Why the Old Frontier? What are they after? Let's go check the other side. We might find a way to stop them.
lot of civilian. Already dead.
Looks like they've been dead for a while. Probably since the Klops first took over. Redtail's words got me thinking. While there isn't much of anything here, there is an arcane tower. Yes, that arcane tower. That strange, tall structure. It's been around since before humanity ever settled on Novus. Back in the day, holy energy used to flow from it and people harnessed it for power. But over time, the energy weakened and now it's practically gone. That's why the old Frontier's defense system stopped working a long time ago. If we can get the tower running again, we might be able to reactivate the defenses. Let's deal with the gang forces around here and figure out what they're really after in their base.
Tailed one that looked like their leader. These guys aren't from around here. Their home base is quite far from here. What the hell did the Silverhorns promise them to make them come all this way? I'll keep tracking them. Once you're done over there, come find me. I need some extra firepower. There's a gang base up ahead. Looks pretty important. There's a terminal there that might have some intel, but the place is heavily guarded. Let's take out that guard and crack the terminal. I'm sure we'll find something.
That big one must be their leader. Watch out! Data from that terminal.
The data's encrypted, but I snagged a Keto Gang decryption key from the black market ages ago. Let's see. Oh, these guys aren't really working together after all. They're actually competing. Someone hired all three, the Klops, the Ketos, and the Silverhorns. The job is weird. Do as much damage to the old frontier as possible. And the payout for the top performer is... damn. I really picked the wrong side. No wonder the Silverhorns were so obsessed with the MAU. They were trying to one-up their competition. There's more. This is about arcane towers. It's mostly about how to suppress an arcane tower. So, if we reverse it, would its energy flow outward instead? The forces stationed here have been suppressing the tower this whole time. So, if we activate it, maybe the old Frontier's defense systems will kick back on. I need to find a weak point to get started. It won't be too hard, but it'll take some time. If the gang shows up, you can protect me. Deal? Just keep them off me while I scan the tower. Touch the tower. Your biosuit's energy should react.
What have you done? I'm detecting holy energy. It's not much, but it should be enough to power the Old Frontier's defense systems. I'm sending a transmission to the Old Frontier now. But even if they start working on it now, it will take time to get everything online. For now, hold off the gang's gathering for the invasion.
I've never seen an arcane tower in action before. There was one in my hometown too, but it wasn't as big as this one. If I'd known it was sitting on this kind of energy, I wouldn't have used it for target practice. Anyway, now that the situation here is under control, it's time to track down Struz and his gang. Since we just wiped out most of his forces, he'll be moving with a smaller elite squad. I'll circle around behind the residential area and scout for potential hiding spots. You take care of the gang attacking from the front. See you later!
Soldier over there?
Hi. You must be the mercenary Howard was talking about. Howard is holding the defense line inside. The defenses are active? Yes, indeed. Even so, the gang has already made it inside. Please clear them out. We'll begin sealing the gate.
It's the Keto Gang! They must be desperate if they've joined forces with the Klops.
defenses! You have to get them out of here!
You that mercenary. I've heard about you. The Gorgon clan Klops and the Keto gang have breached the gate. While we managed to hold them back with your help, some of them have already pushed deeper inside. The Silverhorns? I did see them, but they didn't come straight in. I think they took a different route. I didn't see their leader, but we can't let our guard down.
I think the Silverhorns flanked us and are heading for the central base. Hurry! Silverhorns over there. The civilians are in danger.
That way.
I only see Silverhorn goons. Where's Struze?
Struze? So good to see you. You're not getting away this time.
Watch out! He's cornered!
What, over already? Look at this bastard, sprawled out like a squashed frog. I'll crush his head. You haven't finished him off yet? Shall I do the honors? Just jam a gun in his mouth. If this were a bounty job, he'd be worth at least 1,000,000 credits. You're lucky this isn't business. Oh, you got it back from Struze? Ah, that familiar weight in my hand. You missed your mama too, right?
What a mess. I think I've aged 30 years in just a day. If it weren't for you, this would have been the end for us. The captured gang members will be taken to Bellotto City. If you're planning to go there, use the village hyperline. With that biosuit, you should have no trouble using the hyperline. The hyperline will get you across long distances in no time. Thank you for your help. May fortune favor your path ahead.
That was really dangerous. This whole trip has been one wild ride. I'm heading to Bellotto City now. You're going there too, right? I guess I'll keep you company for a little longer.
Take this. It's a data chip I found on Stru's. My decryption tool couldn't crack it. Pretty suspicious, huh? If you can crack it, you might find out who hired them. So, are we finally done here? No more explosions left to set off? Well, now that the situation's settled and I got my gun back, I'm off. You're not gonna stab me in the back, right? Well, I've got a long list of people I'd love to beat senseless. Not sure where to start. Looks like another war's about to kick off, and the army's gonna be sent into the mines. That means merc work is about to boom. If we meet again, let's not be enemies. You've kinda grown on me, you know. Take care.
Guess being close to a big city has its perks. Didn't expect a small town like this to have a hyperline. Hyperline travel is fast indeed. Finally, you've made it to Bellado City. Feels like it's been forever. I've been wandering around with the Supreme Mercenaries for way too long. I checked out the data chip Redtail got from Stru's. It's encrypted within a Crucian-style cipher. If we can decode it, we'll know exactly who's pulling the strings. But a Crucian encryption is no joke. We'll need to figure out how to crack it. For now, let's go meet this stand that Shira told us about. I'll mark the meeting point.
We'll be conducting a brief checkpoint inspection. Please cooperate with the identity verification process.
Oh, you made it here fast. I just arrived as well, but I'm still stuck waiting to get through immigration.
Even
Even after reaching Bellotto City, it seems like outsiders have to wait days for clearance. They wouldn't be dragging this out just because I'm Karen, right?
Orders state that the same rules apply to everyone who isn't a Belatian citizen. With so many of our forces deployed in the mining war, security checks have tightened significantly. We appreciate your cooperation. That said, this Karen woman has a record of assisting civilians in the Old Frontier. Normally, the verification process takes several days, as just explained. But with a Belatian citizen vouching for you, we can speed things up. Very well. With the endorsement of a Belatian citizen who's also a supreme mercenary, there shouldn't be a problem. Welcome to Bellotto City.
Oh, thank you. I was worried I'd come all this way for nothing. Now I'll finally get to see my friends. Go on ahead. I'll catch up once I'm done with the security check. See you inside.
Must be Stan. I think I've seen his name in political news
Shira
or somewhere.
contacted me about you. Nice to meet you. I'm Stan. I hear you're looking for arcane cores. Of course, that's not something we show just anyone. There's someone who needs to confirm whether you're the right candidate. His name is Pero. He's also looking for arcane relics like you.
Ah, a new colleague. I've been waiting for you. My name is Sitz Pero. What's your name? You've met Arca, the arcane server, right? I've spent decades searching for relics under Arca's instructions. All the relics found within Bellotto territory have been stored in Bellotto City. Now, they need to be returned to Arca to prepare for the coming crisis. We can discuss the details of our partnership later. For now, if you need anything, just say the word. I'll help however I can. Accretion decryption isn't something you can crack with standard methods. There's a mercenary called Big Bass in the black market. Tell him I sent you. He should be able to help you with anything related to Accretia. First, track down a black market informant to find the entrance. Here, take this reference letter.
All right, let's look for that black market informant. Oh, there's Ada. Looks like she got through security.
I made it to Bellotto City safely. All thanks to you. I really couldn't have done it without your help. For now, I'm going to see my friends. It's been way too long. Best of luck on your journey. If fate allows, I'd love to see you again.
This city's turning into a damn cesspool. More and more shady types crawling in every day. Nice biosuit. You a mercenary? Wow, that's an impressive reference. The black market's in the back. Since nothing is exactly by the book, just keep your head down.